I have had pets in the past. I've had dogs, and I had my chameleon. If any of you are like day one followers, you'll remember Demi. She was my little chameleon. She's sadly gone now, but she lived a very full, happy, and long life. And when I get pets, like, I go insane. Oliver's family was making fun of me. They're like, I can't imagine what you're gonna be like when you have kids, because this is like insane. But I don't know, like, I literally can't even tell you guys. I know every cat owner or pet owner is like, I love my baby more than anything, but like, really, I do. Like, I love her so much. I cry like when I look at her. She's so sweet. So I just want to make sure I do everything possible to make her life as good as possible, you know, and like as healthy as possible. And I'm also in a space that's not really mine, so I wanted to do a lot of pet proofing to make sure I didn't cause any damage to like Oliver's parents' house, because I'd feel really bad if that were the case, and just stuff like that. So let's get right into it, I guess. So yeah, I got approved for Gertie, and I knew it was gonna be about a week till I got her. So I had already done a lot of research, because I thought I was gonna get a kitten in Savannah a while back, and then it ended up like falling through. But I had made like a whole Excel sheet of everything I could possibly need. So I'll even just put that on the screen. It's right here. And I watched, like I said, I have watched so many videos on cat care, because I haven't had a cat before. I've had them in the house, but I haven't had to directly care for one. So I watched so much Jackson Galaxy, or whatever, Jason Galaxy, I forget his name. I find him extremely annoying, but he's very knowledgeable and he has a lot of good insights. So I watched a lot of him. I just watched Kitten Lady. Outside of getting a kitten, I just really enjoy her videos. I watch just a lot of like foster people. I like live vicariously through them. I would love to foster kittens someday, but yeah, I just watch those videos usually, and so I've learned a lot through doing that. And yeah, I just kind of figured out everything I needed through them, as well as I talked with the foster. The only thing I was unsure of when I got Gertie is like what food I was gonna get her and what litter, because I didn't want her to have to change up too much whenever she got here, because cats have very sensitive stomachs and they're very picky with food. So I didn't want her to like get any sort of tummy problems, especially after she'd just gotten spayed, and that would just be so uncomfortable for her. So luckily the foster that fosters her was really good, and she wasn't cheap and she gave her really good food, and it's called Purina Pro Plan, and it helps reduce allergens within their like saliva, which, if you guys know, I did get a question about this. I am technically allergic to cats, but I have no issues with Gertie. Like, literally, she can rub up all over me, lick me. I have not had a single allergy problem with her. Like, it's so awesome. She's also, the foster told me she's a hypoallergenic breed. We don't know what breed she is though. I think she's like part Bengal, because she's got little white spots on the back of her ears, and she's very stripy and spotted, if you guys saw. So that's my guess. I think she's like a mutt, but anyways. Yes, so I got her the Purina Pro Plan kibble, and she has that in the morning, and like I just leave it out kind of for her to snack on. I don't leave much. I'm trying to get her on a better schedule, but she was really skinny when I got her, because her and her sister played around like all day long, and I'm sure she burned calories like no other. So I wanted her to have a little bit of a belly. She just felt like I could feel her ribs and everything. Not saying that she wasn't getting enough food, she was just exercising way more than she probably does now. So she's chunkened up a little bit for sure, and she is just a growing kitten, you know. So yes, she gets the kibble in the morning, and whatever she doesn't eat, because she never eats a full meal at once, which is like so annoying, but it's fine. She's a cat and she's got a tiny little tummy. Whatever she doesn't eat, I'll just leave it out and let her snack on that for the rest of the day, and then I feed her at like 8 every night, and she'll get the same brand of food, just the wet food version. She loves fish. It's like her favorite thing in the world. She'll eat the chicken ones, but like she's not super excited about it, but if I bring the salmon one out, she's like she eats it so fast, she scarfs it down, and she loves it, and then her stomach gets like so big because she eats so fast. So yeah, I do think it's important for them to have wet food because, again, cats like notoriously don't drink enough water. So yes, that is what she eats. I highly recommend that food if you are allergic to cats because it's helped me so much with my allergies. I also have this spray, it's from Burt's Bees, that is allergen reducing that you can spray on them, but like I haven't even used it. I don't even need it. I might actually end up returning it because I'm not allergic to her. It's a match made in heaven. I don't know. But yeah, so just some things like if you're living in a small space that I think would be really good to order. I got the cat tree. I got I'll have everything linked below. I'll make like a list of like cat stuff if you guys are interested. But she has like a miniature cat tree, but I like put it up on my desk so she still feels like she can be up high because they like to be up high. But I just didn't have room, like there's no room in here to put a cat tree other than either under my desk or on top. So I got like a smaller one, and it has a scratching post on it, and she really likes it, and she can look out the window, and then we have a window here and then a window on that side. And so on the other side I have a little suction cup windowsill bed, and it was really cheap, but I like it. I just put a towel on it. The fabric's kind of like super crappy, so I might sew a new one out of nicer fabric because she definitely likes the cat tree more because it's way softer. So that's probably a project I'll do this week. And yeah, she really loves it. I did order her a litter box with a hood, but it was like way too huge, so I returned that and just got her like a normal little kitten litter box. Maybe I'll get her another one when she gets bigger, but she seems to really like this one, and it's super clean. She never smells. I did a lot of research because we are in a small space about how to maintain the smell. I never smell her, and neither does Oliver's family. I have the litter box system down, and I'll tell you guys about how I do it. So I'll show a picture here of like her litter box, but I get pine litter, and that's what I originally wanted to do. Clay litter, I'm not gonna like mom shame anyone, but clay litter can be bad for cats because it's very dusty and it can cause upper respiratory infections, and it can also lead to like rectal booty infections because the powder gets all up in their butt when they scrape their butt and stuff like that. And I've just heard a couple of stories about it, and like the dust gets everywhere, and we have carpet, so like all the little beads would get all up in the carpet, and it's just, I was looking for an alternative. And I'm also that's gonna be another video, but I'm like on the journey to a more kind of natural life right now, so I just wanted like a more natural solution for her. And I watched June's Kitchen, which is another cat channel. I'm obsessed with cats. But I watched his video, and they use pine litter as well, and I was just really interested in it because it smells like Christmas trees. It's like a happy smell. So that's what I get for her, and it's really easy to clean. So what happens when you use the pine litter, I'm like looking at it because it's like down here. So when she pees, on the pellets, they just dissolve and it turns into like sawdust essentially, and you can also repurpose it and like put it out in your garden, and it'll eventually, you know, just turn into dirt, which is super nice. So that's always really fun. Anyways, and then when she poops, all you have to do is you can take a little poopy bag and pick it up. That's kind of what I like to do because I don't like putting the scoop, like I don't like it when the poop directly touches the scoop. I just think that's like gross. So I like to use poopy bags, pick it up, tie it in a knot, and then I have a Diaper Genie. And this is the key for not having a stinky house. So they make kitten diaper genies. Didn't know that till I met like my friends who all had cats, and they like discovered it, and I was like, that's awesome. So it's just like a vacuum sealed thing. Like you use them for babies, you can use them for kitten poops, whatever you want. And you just open it up, you put the poop in, and then you close it, and then it like vacuum seals up the poop, and you can't smell it unless you obviously take out the trash. It's like, it's a little stinky then, but it's really awesome. It's not too expensive. For me, it's worth it to splurge a little bit on like the litter system to not have to smell poop. Like, that's just what I like. And then my last tip for that smelly situation is you have to be like on top of picking up after your cat. Like, they're not gonna want to use their litter box if there's a bunch of poop in it. Like, I clean out her litter every single time she poops. Like, I don't even leave it in there. I just, like, she's kind of on a schedule, you know, she eats at around 10 every morning and not 8, 9 every night. And so usually given like midday, she poops like pretty much around like between 10 and 2 every day now. So unless I'm gone, which I'm usually not, I have nowhere to be. I'm in quarantine and I work from home. So, and like her litter box is right here under my desk, so it's very obvious for me when she goes poop. So I just pick it up, throw it away, and light a candle, and like nothing, I smell nothing, and neither does Oliver's family, so it's not just me. Yeah, super easy. So that's my tips for litter care. And then oh, that was my last one. And then my last tip for if you're having a cat in a more small space, she will eventually be able to roam about the house, but right now she hasn't met Colonel, and Colonel's pretty big and she's very excited. She's totally sweet. She won't do anything to hurt Gertie, but you know, I'm just gonna wait till her stitches are out for them to like fully interact. So the last thing I got is these right here, and they are doorknob scratching posts. And she loves these, loves them to death. It is like her favorite thing, and she'll scratch them and scratch them and scratch them. And then I got her one other toy. I mean, she has a plethora, like a whole basket full of toys, and she loves all of them. I just got a variety pack on Amazon. But if you are a busy working mom like me, then I highly recommend this toy, which again I'll have linked down below. It has been a lifesaver, because when she gets the zoomies and she wants to play and I'm busy, or like I just, you know, I love her, I want to play with her, but sometimes like I want to eat dinner or go do whatever it is I have to do. So I got her that toy, and it spins by itself, and it also has like the little balls in it, so it's kind of like she can keep herself entertained. I just push a button and she plays with it for hours on end and tuckers herself out, and she loves it. So if that's an issue you're running into with your little kitty, I highly recommend the butterfly toy. I also saw that they have flopping fish for like, you can put batteries in and like the fish like flop. And I think I'm gonna order her one of those too, because she loves, she has like normal little stuffed fish right now, but they don't move on their own. She only likes toys that move, which makes sense, you know, they like to be stimulated. So yes, I think I might order her those, so I'll let you know how that goes. Yeah, she doesn't have a bed other than like the one that's on her cat tree and the windowsill one, because she honestly just really likes to sleep with us. And if she doesn't sleep in the bed, then she usually sleeps on the chair like right next to us, because I have my heating pad on it usually, and it does get really cold up in New Jersey, and Oliver's room is just like the coldest in the house, so it does get quite cold. I actually just ordered some air conditioning things that are like, will redirect the air so that it doesn't blow directly onto me and Gertie. But anyways, I keep my heating pad on the chair in case she gets cold, and she really likes to take naps there and get nice and cozy, and she loves to be in front of the windows where the sun comes in. So my mouth is so dry. I've been talking so much. This is such a long video. But I really just wanted to give you guys all the information. It's not like you have to watch the whole thing. But yes. Oh, I thought of one more thing. One more thing that has helped me a lot. I got her, or two more things. Sorry. I'm talking so much. But I got her two more things, and that is a litter tray, like mat. And it's like made out of rubber. It's kind of similar to the ones that you put in your shower, kind of like that feeling. And it catches any litter that would be stuck to her paws, and it falls in there, and then you just shake it out outside whenever you decide to change out the litter box. So yeah, it's really easy. And then the last thing I got is kitten baby wipes, because she's very good at cleaning herself, but right now she can't do it with her comb. So, and she's like dying to groom herself. She wants to all the time, and I feel bad. But every time she goes to the bathroom, I have to wipe her little butt because sometimes she has got poop on it. Such is the life of a mom. So those have really helped me a lot. And sometimes I'll like wipe off her paws too, because you know she's walking around in the litter and then she's going to walk like on our bed, and that's just like, I don't know, I'm pretty sanitary, and like I don't like the thought of little poop particles being in my bed. So I'll wipe off her paws at least once a day. I'll let her clean herself, of course, once the cone is off, but until then I'll be using those. So, and she doesn't seem to mind. She's also really good about letting me cut her nails. We already did it once, and she doesn't mind at all as long as I do it when she's sleepy. So that was a lot. But that is everything to do with Gertie and how I prepared for her and how I got her and all of that fun stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up, and be sure to hit that subscribe button down below if you haven't already, and be sure to hit the bell so that you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. I'm gonna try to get back on a posting schedule probably by next week. I still have a little bit of like unpacking and stuff to do, and I still haven't fully set up my filming setup. I'm just filming this on my phone right now, so yeah, probably by next week I'll be back on like a regularly posting schedule. But I wanted to get at least one video up this week, and I know a lot of you are really curious about Miss Gertie. So yeah, anyways, I will see you guys next time, and thanks for watching. Bye.